9, last one. Moses, what do you got to say to people not here?
Well, I mean, I was always active throughout my whole life, playing basketball and going to the gym. Then I met my girlfriend and I gained about, I would say about 20 pounds. And then I dropped the 20 pounds later, but I still felt like my body was very weak and it wasn't what it used to be. And I didn't want to be at that point at the age of 26. I was like, I'm too young for this. So I decided that I wanted to do the Man of Steel Challenge to change my life and keep myself as active as possible for as long as possible. I didn't know if I would be able to, especially with my job, the stress factor and all that, I didn't know if I was going to be able to, come here and do it every day. But then, the fact that the challenge was to come here 5 days a week and complete this was what was the actual challenge. Everything else was just progress for me. Well, my impression of VIDAproject, before the fact, was that it's a change of lifestyle. It's a culture. It's not necessarily a program designed to make you better in physically, but culturally, your lifestyle, changing the way you eat, changing the way you view life and view others around you, and how we can all progress to one goal, which is to make ourselves better. And I think that's what I think of VIDAproject. It's a great culture. Well, primarily I did this because of my eating habits. I felt like Rancis and the Man of Steel Challenge would have changed the way I eat, and it did to some sort, because before I wasn't eating vegetables at all. I was eating a lot of candy, a lot of bread, pizza, all that junk food, and what this challenge did, it made me cut all of that stuff down to a very bare minimum, where it forced me to challenge myself and make me improve my lifestyle. The results that I achieved, muscle mass, physically I'm stronger, all that stuff, but I think that's the least of everything. I think it's the mind. It's the mind that I gained. The fact that I pushed myself and I made it through all this, and I have a different perspective on how people view life and how life is supposed to be. And I think this just kind of makes you understand that everything is like peaks and valleys, and that's what always Rancis talks about. And we have to take life in that perspective and understand it, that it's peaks and valleys, and that there's ups and downs, and that if you continue on that path and continue on your goal, you always make it. The best thing about it, they kind of let you do it by yourself. They tell you what to do, they show you what to do, but I'm a teacher, so I know that learning is based on experience, and they let you experience it. They kind of guide you through what you have to do, and that's what the challenge is about. They teach you, and you do it, and you try to perfect it, and as many times as it takes to perfect it, to get there. My whole thing was pull-ups. My whole life I couldn't do a pull-up, and then finally, when I first met Rancis, I started to do pull-ups. I was doing pull-ups before, but it was never an easy thing for me. Now, I love pull-ups. So that's my biggest, good before and after thing. The fact that I can do pull-ups easily now. Just join, do it, change your life. That's it.